Welcome to all. We'll move to the second problems on the instantaneous center. So this is also examination problem. So the locate all the instantaneous for the 4-bar mechanism as shown in figure. So this is the what again the 4-bar mechanism, but different configuration is there now. So for that they given this. This is called D. This is called D. Okay. Now we need to mark the link numbers. This is fixed or called as one link, and this is second link, and this is third and fourth. You can mark it in any manner, but always prefer is go for an order wise when you're going to be do the numbering of the links. You have to go in order wise. I will make change the color for the convenience purpose. Okay, fine. Now, as you know, for the first step is to we need to calculate number of instantaneous centers for this using this equation. So that is n is equal to small n into small n minus 1 divided by 2. What is small n? Number of links. For how many? 4. Therefore, again, 4 into 4 minus 1 divided by 2 will get totally 6. So that we need to write the combination of the links in the table. So therefore, same thing. First links, totally number, may I mark the link numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. The columns depends upon how many number of links are there. Now only 4 columns will comes, and in the second row we are finding can't write the combination of this. So first we'll take first combination 1 2 for the link 1, 1 2, then 1 3, 1 2, 1 3, and 1 4. Similarly go for second link 2 3, 2 3, 2 4. Next we go for the for the link 3, go to combination 3 4. Then for the fourth link there is no combination, it is nil. So therefore, we need to identify now which is fixed link, which is permanent, and which is floating link, not fixed or not permanent link. No, instantaneous center. This is fixed instantaneous center, which is permanent instantaneous center, and which is non permanent or fixed instantaneous centers. So therefore, let's take first one I12. So you can see that where is I12 will be there, where link number one is this one, and link number 2 is here. So therefore, we can able to locate that. So that is we called as here at point A, we can call that it is as I12. So therefore, which is known now, I will mark it in a red color, red circle, or you can tick mark it. I will make it as tick. Fine. Now we'll go for next one, I13. Where is link number 1 is here, 3 is here, which is non-known. So location. So let us go for, it is not possible. Let's go for I14. Link number 1 is here, 4 is here. Therefore, you can easily find the location that is at point number D. Therefore, I will mark it as here as I14. So now, therefore, I will mark it this one as in a circle. Okay. Now, come to the link number 2, 2, 3. Where is 2, 3? Link number 2 is here. Link number 2 is here. And link number 3 is here. 2 and 3. Where is going to join? At point B. Therefore, I am going to call this one as I2, 3. Okay, comes to 2, 4. So that is 2, 4. You can see link number 2 is here and 4 is here. So therefore, you can't able to find out that. So here 2, 3 I know, right? I will mark it as in a red circle first. Okay. Now come to 2, 4. Link number 2 is here and 4 here. So therefore, it is not, we can't able to trace that. Therefore, it is not known. So 2, 3, it is an which type of instantaneous center? It is an permanent type of instantaneous center. So therefore, next come to 3, 4. So 3, 4, link number 3 is here, 4 here. So therefore, at point number C, we can trace, locate that one. So therefore, point number C is called as I3, 4. So here this is an permanent one. Let us mark it now like this. Now only the unknowns are I13 and I24, that we need to we have to identify the locate of the instantaneous center by using circle diagram. So let us take the circle now. So same thing, I'll change the color to black. Any convenience radius you can choose this, and we need to mark it on that, depends upon the number of links. So many? 4. Therefore I will mark it as 4 equal number of points on that one. And here also I'm going to mark it as now. Okay, so I'm going to give a name as in a order link as per the link number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you can see that, now you can see I12. I12 I know completely. I already located. Therefore, I'm going to draw in a thick line. I'm going to draw in a thick line. Join I12 in a thick line. Next, come to I23. That also I know located already. Therefore, I'm going to join in a thick line again from I2 to I3. Come to I34. That also I already know. Therefore, I'm going to draw it in a thick line. Then I14. I14 already known. Therefore, I'm going to join I12 to 4. Okay. Now I need to identify I13. Therefore, I'm going to join the corner 1, 2, 3 diagonally. For that, I will draw in a hidden line because it is not known. See now, there are two triangles formed. One is 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 4, 3 again. Therefore, the according to the Kennedy's theorem, we are going to find I12 and I23. I12 is here, I23 is here. So therefore, this is a one, and we don't know where it will comes. Just I'm going to extend this line. I will take a line. I'm going to extend. I'm going to draw this line parallel to the link number 2 with respect to the link number 2 now. Now come to this triangle I14 and I34. I14 here, I34 here. See, I12, I23 here, I14 and I34, where both lines are meeting at this intersection, right? Therefore, this point, this intersection point, I can locate it as I13. Therefore, I don't need this line now. I'm going to delete. See, I13, I34 and I14. I34 here, I14 here, and I12, I23. I12 here, I23 here, where all both are meeting at this point. Therefore, that intersection point is called as I13. So let's go for next last one, I24. Therefore, I'm going to join the diagonal I24, I24 now. Now, here also there are two triangles formed. One is 1, 2, 4, and one is 2, 3, 4. I will take outside now. You see the triangles now. I will show you 1, 2, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, first I will see first triangle I12 and I14. I12, where is I12 here? I14 is here. So therefore, I'm going to extend the line with respect to this one with an hidden line. I'm going to draw. I don't know the line, just I'm going to draw. Next, I23 and I34. I23 or 32. I23 and I34. by extend therefore the line I'm going to the I23 I24 will comes on the parallel to this line, that is link number 3. I'm going to draw the line with respect to link number 3 parallelly. I'm extending either upward or downward. Downward only if you extend, then these two are going to coincide. So therefore, when these two line where it's going to coincide here, therefore this intersection point we called as I24. It's called I24. Therefore, we located all the instantaneous center I13 here and I24. So by this, we completed the second problem. Thank you.